Hi guys, my name is Rook City and I am a King main and have been a King main in Tekken 8 and Tekken 7 since about 2020. For the entirety of Tekken 8 life cycle, I've played King. From about 2020 onwards, from Tekken 7, I played King as well. I've had a lot of fun with the character and I enjoy playing him a lot. And I do believe that I could put together some sort of beginner guide for anybody looking to play him. Yeah. The first things first, we're going to practice his chain throws. And I can already hear some people are going, whoa, 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 what the hell? Chain throws right off the bat? Yes. Yes, chain throws right off the bat. Because it's extremely cheesy, this, and I can't believe they haven't patched it yet. Even in Tekken 7 and 8, they haven't patched this one little trick that every King main should be doing until they've learned the full chain throw inputs, okay? So number one, head over to your controller setup. Yeah. Now, I'm playing on PlayStation, so these buttons are mapped to square, triangle, X, and circle. Head down to LP plus RP plus LK plus RK, and have that button mapped to something. So for me, I use R2, so head over to this and hit R2, or whatever button you want to map it to, one of the shoulder buttons you aren't using, and head down to confirm and exit. You have to confirm and exit, otherwise it just won't save it, okay? So now that we've done that, we're going to do one of King's primary chain throws, his most dangerous chain throw because of how much damage it deals. Okay, it deals about 116 damage out of rage and 121 damage in rage. Okay, so we're currently not in rage. We're practicing in the Colosseum against Kazuya right now. Right, we're gonna. If we take note at the top of the screen, above the health bars themselves has a little health indicator saying 180. That's how much health each character has in Tekken 8. 180 health, okay? So for 116 damage and 121 damage, that's literally 2/3 of the health bar. Yeah? So now all we're going to do is the what's called the Cobra Clutch chain throw all the way down to the screwdriver, yeah? Now the actual inputs are quite confusing, they're quite hard. I mean, I can only do it sometimes when I really try because I'm playing on controller. My thumb is doing all the work. So sometimes I mess up the multi-button inputs, but I'll try my best to show you what I mean now. Watch. Here we go. Hopefully this goes correctly. Don't muck it up. So far so good. There we go, got it. Superb. Fantastic, yeah? Big damage that throw. And you don't even have to do all those weird inputs I just did. You can quite simply do this little cheat strat. Remember when I made you map a button to your key charge? To a particular button? Well, now we can do that and just spam that one button and get the full throw out. Okay, watch. Jaguar step, R2, and just keep pressing the key charge button. If you watch my inputs on the left side of the screen, I'm not doing any of those inputs I just did just now. I'm simply spamming the key charge button, and the whole throw has come out. Poor Kazuya, or anybody that happens to get hit by that throw and doesn't know how to break it. It's really, really dangerous, and that's one. Well, that's I don't think it's one of. I think that's King's actually his most damaging chain throw. I think about it now. I don't think there's anything worse than that. It is very breakable, and the next video I'm going to go over how one does break that. Well, in a future video, I should say. But for now, just take this little trick and start chain throwing people. If you're an absolute beginner in Tekken 8 and you want to learn King, this is one cheap trick that you can use to get a lot of damage out of the character very quickly, very early on, because most people on the beginner level don't know how to break that throw. None of them. So if you can get that Jaguar step and just spam the key charge button, you can get this full chain throw off and take 2/3 of their health bar out very, very easily. It's exceptionally cheesy, I know, but it's something that I think every beginner King should start with just to get a feel for the character, because King's chain throws are a big part of his character, or at least they're a good part of his character, and the crazy button inputs do put off a lot of beginners, and people think, oh, I can't ever do those inputs, I'm just never going to try, and they just don't pick up the character ever, and I think that's a real shame. So I think we could if I can make it a little bit easier, the barrier to entry a little bit easier for this character, then I think that's great. I think we could all do better than that. Right. So thank you very much for listening, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I am going to be posting a how to break King's chain throws series at some point. But for now, I'm just going to start with the cheesy stuff so that people starting to play King can pick him up and play him. And then we'll get into the stuff of how to break things a bit later. So I'm going to give people the cheese, and then I'm going to tell other people how to defeat the cheese later on. All right, so thanks very much for listening, guys. Take care and have a good one.